If you're one of the millions of golfers trying to create shaft lean at impact, watch until the end. You're going to learn how trying to create shaft lean can ruin your game, how to properly achieve real shaft lean, and how to hone this movement through an incredibly simple drill. So why is creating shaft lean not what you think? When you look at a pro swing from the face-on view, you'll see a lot of similarities. The hips are turned open, the pelvis is forward, and the hands are on the front leg, on the front side of the body. If you look at that picture and try and recreate that feeling, the natural tendency is to try and shove your hands towards this left leg, to try and keep them leading the club head, to lean the shaft. If you've ever filmed your swing from face on, you've likely seen the opposite. Your hands are on your back leg with reverse shaft lean. So you try and correct this by shoving your hands forward. Now this is exactly where the illusion lies, and it is not what you think. If you've watched a pro swing or a good player swing and get their hands on the front side of their body to create shaft lean, that is not what's actually happening. It's actually an illusion. Remember to subscribe to the channel so you never miss a free video, and comment with any questions you've got in your golf swing so I can help you play better golf. I'd love to help. Let's examine this shaft lean illusion a little more closely by jumping to the impact of a good player. Hips are open, chest and shoulders are slightly open, and now I'm just going to walk this backwards without moving my hands or arms at all. So I turn my hips back to square, and you can see exactly where my hands are here on this trail leg. They're nowhere near this front leg. Whenever I ask someone to demo impact, they go the opposite way, driving their hands forward to create shaft lean. It's the body that creates shaft lean, not the arms. This is address, and this is impact. I've just let the trail hip and the trail side move forward and round to create that shaft lean. Because the camera doesn't move with you as you turn, it creates this illusion. If I was moving into impact and the camera was positioned so that it would move with me as my pelvis turned through impact, and we froze it at the point of impact here, you'll see that my hands are right on the trail leg. They are nowhere near that left leg. We just don't typically view golf swings from this angle. But from the face-on camera, my hands are covering my left leg here, creating that illusion. How you create that shaft lean as a golfer makes all the difference. Our intent should be that we hit the ball with our hands on our trail leg, and we create impact by bringing that trail side and right hip through to create shaft lean. As we do this, you'll see our pelvis open to the left at the same time that the center of our pelvis is shifting towards the target. So at impact, the hands are behind the center line of my body. They're this way, and as I continue to swing through, they line up with the center line somewhere through here. So it's trail side moving the club through and round into this finish. Let's hone this motion with a simple drill. We go to impact, my hands are on my trail leg, my pelvis is open and to the left towards the target. Now if we just square up our pelvis from here, my hands go back to here. Now we just have a little pivot and we move through, lining up the club again with my center line just post impact. If you aren't creating shaft lean or creating it with just the hands, you'll have no feeling for how this trail leg needs to move. Now very key here, as this trail leg works to the left and outward towards the ball, we need to make sure that this left hip doesn't work backward like so. Now that can keep our weight too back. So it's a sensation of this trail leg works out towards the ball, and the center of our hips are going to move towards the target as this trail hip works forward and out towards the ball. This trail leg creates the shaft lean by driving pressure towards our target whilst our hands stay on that right leg, not driving forward. It's popular in golf today to keep this trail hip back. This is not a good move for golf. It's okay to let your trail hip move inward towards the golf ball. Everyone's so desperate not to early extend that they hold both hips back, and it creates so many issues. We can find plenty of examples of players whose pelvis moves inward towards the golf ball. Rory McIlroy, Jack Nicklaus is two examples, and they are some rather good players. Let me know how you get on with this down in the comments. Film yourself trying this drill, start real slow, and build it up from there, build up the speed from there. You'll get an incredible feeling for how you can create an appropriate impact. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe so you never miss a free video, and check out the description for my free guides, coaching and practice content. If you've ever wondered how to create more power in your swing using the ground, check out this video.